Feel really far back.
Oh, yeah. Ahoy, hoy.
Hello? I have to do what we did last time. That works.
Something?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Try on one of those prongs. Try on the lower prong. Like that.
That's a little bit better.
Hi.
maybe move it back. Oh yeah, this is great TV. This is what this is.
Okay.
I don't like it. I don't like it at all.
Well, yeah, because you got our heads, and then you got like
All this
2
negative
feet
space above it.
of airspace ahead of us.
Oh gosh.
I know. Poor thing.
You know, it is what it is. So, hi everybody. Just got time to film it. Episode 27 of the Folly of Man.
So we're not gonna be lazy in this week, and we're going to do things. Same as we did last time.
Yeah.
Because they don't stick on the slick covers, but they'll stick on.
But at least
leather.
it's not shaky cam, so it's not like a Michael Bay live stream.
True.
So yeah. Anyways, wild stuff, Chris. It was a good show. How do you think you did?
We've had this conversation.
I know we
actually,
have.
I can't. I've done like 2 different impressions on that exact question, and so I feel like at this point I don't have anything else.
It's good to be back in the swing of things.
Yeah. Sorry about last week.
I feel like all we do is apologize. We need to just stop apologizing.
It's all your fault.
It really is.
How dare you all be so demanding?
We give so much and we ask for so little, and yet you keep asking and asking and asking.
For instance, you asked that we do the live stream. No, so we did it early. Yeah,
we did what, an hour and a half live stream last week?
Yeah, but we're also very early this week with our after show, which I know may surprise some of you because we usually do our after show like
it's late,
6 p.m. AST.
Yeah, we're recording in the afternoon on Sunday.
Yeah, so it's a little earlier.
Just to knock it out.
Yep.
Now we're gonna get a copyright strike for my ringtone.
Yeah.
Boom, 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 boom.
Use a copyright strike for the top of the wall right there because we're infringing on somebody's trademark of lines.
You know what's funny is that anybody who didn't know what our show was and they're just, oh cool, YouTube live stream. They're like, oh, what are these guys into? And that like it looks normal, and then right here in the bottom they just catch the My Little Pony heads, and it's like, I'm out, fucking bronies, I'm done.
It could be worse.
I feel like that's half of what our periscopes were. It's like, oh cool, live stream. Gay!
Ew, straight. There's actually a picture of Little Pip having this disgusted look. It's a copy of another one, but she's got this disgusted look and, straight.
Ew, breeders.
God.
Oh man, that's exciting.
Not that she wouldn't want to breed Velvet Remedy, that's all I'm saying. You know she would.
Except I'm not allowed to breed.
Thank you, Mrs. Rarity. Anyway, you actually did miss something in the chapter, I realize. We did miss something.
What did we
we'll
miss?
Go back.
It
was another thing that Rarity said in the flashback in the memory orb.
Talk about it now.
In which she was talking about how she could permanently give life to something.
Oh yeah, talking more about that black magic and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, and suspend someone in a kind of animation.
Yeah.
Whoops. Well, we probably should have. There's a lot to go over. You know, we're pulling it from memory.
I just completely forgot that.
There's some basic show notes, but isn't that kind of the point? Like if it was a Cliff Notes version, I mean, that's not what this show is.
Yeah, I see what we can take away from it, and we just completely flip on that point. However, it's only important because it comes up later, and K-Cat loves the Chekhov's gun.
True. And Kit Kat hates it when we miss details.
Yes.
I'm sorry. Obviously, you know more about it than I do.
Most of the people here know more about it than you do.
Everybody here knows more about it than I do. I'm literally the last one to find out.
I really hope some of you actually convince like some people who are on the fence about it to watch this.
If nothing else, to watch my misery. You know.
Yeah. Just because it'd be hilarious.
How many times in this series have I gone like, it's the goddamn ponies, Chris? Why is it always ponies?
Because it's good for you.
How?
It's like everything's all normal, and then suddenly they start breaking under the hooves.
This show is actually a very long-form way for you and I to build our relationship.
Build?
Yeah.
It's already been built.
No, yeah, well, I'm just, you know.
Yeah,
This is your way of bonding.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Bondage
we're surveying the lot.
Yeah, bondage is your way of bonding. I do introduce this show to other people, and I say, by the way, I do a show with a friend where I'm essentially forced to read a fan fiction. Well, what's the fan fiction about? I'm very glad you asked. You're going to regret asking that question.
That's why some people ask me about this.
So
and I was
you've
like,
heard
you're
of
better off not knowing.
you've heard of My Little. No, I don't start that way. I said, so you've heard of the video game Fallout, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, imagine
hook them on something they like.
if My Little Pony was in Fallout. Oh God. Yep. And I'm reading that for a bunch of people who love it.
Yeah.
I'm not shitting on it. I'm just saying it's.
I know, no, but that's the thing is, it's a great hook.
It's quite esoteric. Speaking of hook, how about the hook at the end of Calamity's Tale? His scorpion.
Oh yeah,
Stinger. Yeah. Oh. So yeah, we're also back in the original space because we just can't do stuff in that room anymore.
Yeah. It's been
My house
used.
is small. There's only but so much space.
You got a lot of shit.
I do have a lot of shit. You know, it's funny. We moved into this house and Bree was all excited. She's like, oh, there's going to be all this space for activities and junk. And I said, nah, we have things in storage now. We're going to fill that place up in a minute. And guess what? We did.
Yes, I'm
Not to
afraid.
mention,
most of it
have y'all
was-
noticed from this shared space that my wife likes to hold on to a lot of crap?
It's also all yours. I mean,
No.
mostly. I mean, a lot of it is yours.
Most of what's in this room is actually hers.
I'm not talking about this room. I'm talking about the house.
I mean, like, what the fuck is this other than terrifying?
Looks like some kind of African idol.
Oh, my love. Oh, that's too much.
No thanks.
That's too
No
much.
thanks. Yeah, I know we usually get a lot more people on, i.e.,
Here's-
any of them.
Oh, whatever.
But,
well, this is just the after show. It doesn't matter if there's actually anybody here. All right, I have a magic 8-ball here for you, Christopher. Let's ask it a question. Will Chris lose his virginity this year?
and I already did.
Come on. It's decidedly so.
I already did.
Oh, well, that's why it's decidedly so.
No, you said lose it this year. It's already
I
gone.
know you're just trying to
Four
say
corners of the earth.
I meant your anal virginity.
That too.
Ugh. we call that one the brown cherry.
Rotting cherry.
Oh, ugh.
Remember, kids, if you're walking next to a cherry tree and hear some popping, run for the hills.
Anyways. Oh, yeah. We're also sampling the delicious Lucky Buddha beer today. See, it's got a little Buddha. You can rub his little belly. I love these bottles. I have to be honest. I bought this because of the bottle, and it's actually a good beer.
That's not too bad.
It's a good beer. Only problem with it is because it's the green bottle, it gets kind of skunky, a little bit like a Heineken.
Yeah.
I don't drink anymore, just beer. Is that not your favorite Harry Carey quote of all time? Other than Will Ferrell's, mine's the sun.
Yeah, the sun is definitely the best one. What's your favorite planet? Mine's the sun.
Big and burning.
It's like the king of planets.
If the moon were made out of barbecue spare ribs, would you eat it?
Yes. Yes, I would.
Shoot, I'd have seconds.
That'd be very difficult.
It's a very Wallace and Gromit kind of a question.
Yeah.
We forgot the crackers.
And the napkins.
Yes, of course. Yes, of course.
Or those little wipes.
Little fingerling cucumber sandwiches.
Not those.
For your formal teas, as it were.
Mm-hmm. So, trying to think if there's anything else that we needed to go over. We're going to mention in the episode coming out soon that we're still going to be looking for kind of like the live stream,
Yep.
not so disorganized and terrible
Well, that
as it was on Sunday.
Well, it was what it was. It was we were hopping on. If anybody wanted to talk to us, they could. This is going to be a more organized thing, though. We'd like to actually put together a hangout where those of you who feel comfortable doing so actually join our audio chat room and talk. We just want to get to know you a little bit better. Here we talk all the time and we know so little about y'all. Again, all may, some should, none must. That's all I'm going to say.
Except for you.
Nobody has to.
You have to.
You know who you are, you motherfucker. You can go away.
No, they have to stay.
But they're not invited. But they're all invited. It's already been decided.
We look a little schizophrenic, this is why.
It's not schizophrenia. It's not even out. It's not even out. I mean, it's not even drunkenness because this is the only beer we've had today. We're not even finished with it. I wish I was a one-punch drunk. You know what I mean?
It'd be cheaper.
Yeah, are you kidding me? Hold on, just gonna take a sip of some bourbon and just woo! Take my clothes off, swing from the rafters.
Yep. But yeah, bring your game face whenever we decide to do that.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of when would be a good time for everyone. Maybe like Friday evening. Well, it can't be that because you work then.
Yeah.
Saturday. It has to be a Saturday evening.
Saturday evening. We'll have an opportunity.
And if we start...
No, we will have an opportunity coming up because Thanksgiving week, if you have any afternoons free, I'm off that week. So.
Yeah. Well, full disclosure, Chris is joining me for Thanksgiving. Mm-hmm. Got to be with the old family.
Yep.
It'll be some fun stuff.
But yeah, I mean, we might be able to do something. But yeah, we'll definitely give plenty of heads up. Tell you all about what it is.
We'll schedule it on YouTube, so it should be there. We'll also post it on Twitter.
Yeah. But yeah, we'd love to talk to some people. Yeah, just come on down. We'll have a nice cheerio discussion.
And we'll probably shoot for like 6 o'clock Eastern Standard Time because that means it's only 11 o'clock for people in Europe.
Mm-hmm.
And anybody who's behind us, it's just a little bit earlier in the day for them.
Yeah.
Which is not a huge deal on a Saturday.
Yeah.
Of course, if people are working, then they're working. But if any of you want to be there and you have a time constraint, let us know. We're going to try and accommodate however we can.
Yeah, to try to shoot for a nice time frame.
And essentially, the topic of discussion will just kind of be what we've already kind of talked about.
Yeah,
just kind of be an open.
If there's any long form, because I know we've had a few people who have kind of written essays in the comments.
I'm going to tell you honestly, what I'm going to ask is, when did you get started with My Little Pony?
Yeah.
How and why My Little Pony?
Yeah. But I know that we have a few essays in the comments, and I don't mean that in a negative way. I've actually enjoyed reading them. Mm-hmm. They're great. But I feel like that kind of thing would really be open for an open discussion, back and forth thing kind of thing. Because there's been times where people have said things like what with the Marxism thing, where the discussion form of you texting, us commenting in recorded video, not really great for dialogue, and so it's an opportunity to kind of discuss some things.
Yeah, and sarcasm is hard to come across in text.
Yeah, you have to be really, really, really obvious about it, so it doesn't really work.
But yeah, something to look forward to. Hope you all enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Thanks for tuning in as always, and we'll have the episode up on Wednesday. So for Chris, I'm Robert. Yeah, thanks, bunny ears. Later, y'all.